collect the asset. Asset has been collected. Delivery complete. Asset delivery confirmed.
Bem-vindos ao Jurassic World. Cerca de todas as expectativas.
Pleased to welcome Baryonyx to the park.
No problem.
Asset requiring collection. Acknowledging asset collection request. Transportation underway. Asset transportation underway. Asset transported. Asset transportation complete. Heading to pick up the asset. Asset in transit.
For your comfort, we've increased the hotel capacity of the island.
Request acknowledged. Acknowledged. Adding task.
Pick up the asset. Asset transportation in progress. Collecting asset. Assets in the air. Asset collection request received. Asset transportation in progress. Confirming asset delivery. Asset being transported.
Okay, hello. Just found out that the microphone on my headset was loose. I really hope y'all was hearing me. Like, I really hope y'all was hearing me. Damn, I ain't grabbed that one either. I thought I did. Seriously lacking over here. This is going to be a pretty big pen because of all the creatures that I got to put in here. So let's build it straight this way. And then a little bit like that. And then, really tree. And then straight across. So I gotta house all these hoverboards, so that I definitely need this space. And let's clear all these trees out. Because while that does look nice, I can try to replicate that with something else. But yeah, like I said, because I don't know if y'all heard me, so if there's a way y'all can figure out to get music to play like you used to in the good old days for the stream, I greatly appreciate that. I miss being able to vibe with the music. Spotify ruined that whole thing. Like, if Spotify, I could hear it in my head or in my headphones. Y'all can hear it on the stream. It was just good times. You know what? I'm finna turn this fan down because I think it's being heard in the stream. There we go. That's better. Alright. So water. It's going to be offset. It's going to be over here. I'm going to offset it. Right here. Yeah. Because I want to give us some wiggle room when we go through here. Closures. No. A scenery. I don't know why I always do that. Big tree, because why not? Oh yeah, if y'all got any ideas for another speed build, you know, throw those in there too. I'm not opposed to listening to what y'all got to say about the speed builds. I actually enjoy doing them. Delayed T-Rex roar was delayed. If I put it right here and push the water in, I'm gonna be mad. And it does. I hate when it does that. I do. I hate when it does that. Like, just sit on the water's edge. Don't push it in, dude. Like, damn. That's when you go to scenery and go to this tree right up here. This little guy ain't picky. Works really well for like corner areas too. That's what I like about this tree. It's arguably the best tree in the game. At least in terms of creating space and feeling like the forest niche. Especially when you like right at the threshold, you just need it to be right there at the limit. You just drop this little fella in and boom, perfect. Alright, so let's make our first Cretaceous Asiatic creatures, and I'll go homocephali because they cook really fast. I know I said I was going to add some more Polacanthus, but I'll probably do that off screen because I still got to do a showcase for this part. It's probably going to be a long showcase. Oh my god. Because there's more pins in this one than it was in the Jurassic Park one. And I'll figure out how to make it work. There you are, homocephali. So we need a whole bunch of these little guys scampering around. And I'm pretty sure hadrosaurs, pachycephalosaurs, and ceratopsians and ankylosaurs don't all eat from the same feeder, so they gotta have a basic feeder. Do I got a gate down there? If I could do it with a Jeep, it'd be easier if a Jeep darts these guys. Yeah, okay, I do. A little gate down there. So what I'm finna do, let me plan the route so I know I can put these feeders. Go this way. Don't want to take it too close to the water, but we're there. Going through it like that. Go up on this nice little hill. Go back down. Take it through the trees. Yeah, you're gonna be in here for a while just so you can get the majesty and the splendor of this pen. There's some really wonderful species that's gonna be in here. Oh shit, especially a Laurel Titan. If you ask me, I think a Laurel Titan is a really good looking animal. Come on now, come on. That is the Jeep, right? Yeah, it's the Jeep. Sometimes I forget the controls. So it's gonna be like 10 Homalocephaly, 5 Allura Titan, 3 Sinoceratops, 4 Crichtonsaurs. Then we'll put some Velociraptors in. I'll make this last pen right here with the Pseudoceratops or not. Connect that, finish it, boom, we done. Looks like I'll be leaving out the aviary too, unless... Let's just see something. Move it, move it, move it. Stop that, stop. I do want it on the other side of the forest edge though. Right. Just so it don't block off that tree. Even though I'm finna do it with the path, it's gonna look way better once it's done like this. Come on. Bam! There we go. Okay, so I could build a pen that's gonna go right around it. The raptors. I'm not gonna take the truck tour through the raptors pen because we're gonna say they're too dangerous. Production has begun on episode 2 deck. That's good. This is my little break from production on episode 3. Yeah, because we're almost finished with this. And I just threw that in, so we got that there. I gotta get these thrown in over there, and then boom, bada bing. I'm gonna put them over here on the water, so I can start placing the hoverboard feeders, and then it can start letting out the other ones. Oh. The showcase, cool, cool. I thought you was talking about Helix Wars. Boom, feeder there. Boom, feeder there. I'm about to say I know one can go right here. Feeder there. And the feeder right next to this water source. That should be good enough. Empty. Where are the other ones? Oh, there they are. Go get them before they start bashing these skulls and trying to break out. Are they fine with this space? I'll be... Wow, they're fine with this space. Okay. Okay, I didn't mean to make another jungle skin, but oh well, it's in there. Alright, so now we got our 10 Homalocephalus. Okay, so since production has started, when do you think the showcase will air? Figure slots always 6 pteranodons. Always. Ow. My voice? Oh. I appreciate that. You said my voice is going to be needed in the future. That's cool. I'm down. I like to help.
Asset transportation underway.
Is it for Helix Wars or something like different entirely?
We are pleased to welcome Kamala Suffering to the team.
Confirming task. Setting additional task.
Wow, it's a whole lot of species. You can look at it. It's a whole lot of 80. That's like 80 other creatures. You know, from over here though, it looks really good. Looks great. I can't wait to do this showcase on it later on down the line.
No problem.
Okay. So that might have been all 5. I'm not sure. Yeah, I saw 5.
Acknowledging asset collection request. Asset to be collected.
You know, I would like to see how Malicephaly get loose to the park and see how many people it can kill. Like getting just people to guess just getting like mauled by this tiny ass thing. Ooh, safari guides, nice. Yes, that I can get behind. I am on board for that. All right, I said how many on Lord Titans again? There's 10. Okay, there's 10 Homalocephalus, 3 Cynoceratopsis, 4. Oh, my heart jumped because I was about to say no on my hard work. Lord Titans. Okay, 5 Lord Titans. Whew. I was about to say this game has no reason to crash. It is nowhere near the threshold of major clay park. I don't think I'm gonna ever build a park that big again. That was just an issue and a half. So 5 Lord Titans. I might go with basic skin, but let's see what we got here. Rainforest, arid, taiga, no woodland, and vivid. 3 vivids, 2 rainforests. That seems like a good parallel with each other. And this raining right here is reminding me of the rain scene I'm going to eventually have to film. That's finna be tough. I'm not sure if that whole episode is going to be raining, but for the plot point that's going to be needed, it's definitely going to be raining. I do like the aviary music though. I like the aviary music. It's like something you would actually hear in the actual zoo. Like if they had like big like condors or something flying around. I feel like that's what you would hear. So what are we looking at? 87 dinosaurs. By the time we're done, it'll be like 100 or a little over 100. It's probably gonna be a little over 100 because I'm releasing the pteranodons right now. And I got 5, 8, 12 more dinosaurs to incubate at the moment for this enclosure over here. So yeah, it's definitely gonna be a little over 100. Right. You think with the setting that we're on, we can get that? Like a tornado? Okay, the tornado is okay. It's okay. But do they really occur like on settings like this? I mean, I know they come from the skies, tornadoes. They come from the cloud. Tornado could literally drop where, but oh my god, stop doing that, game. It's my charger cord. My charger cord is making it do that, and it is terrifying me. But the fact that we are on a series of islands that are made from geothermal energy from volcanoes means there should be a volcanic eruption, like Nublar North or Nublar in general should always be in danger of having an eruption. I don't think it'd go well for challenge mode, but I'm just saying. Like the things that probably go well for challenge mode would be a flood. Like this area right here, it will rise and it will seep into certain areas of your park. Like it'll, depending on severity, and it'll just like it'll flood everything. The design for the buildings being flooded will have to look different than their normal destroyed look, where you just have to repair them when you're done. Earthquake would be the really best one though, because it could destroy pins, it could make rifts in exhibits. Like that would be fucking cool. Imagine if an earthquake just ripped through here right now, and after repairing it, I had a big old canyon that was like from here, went this way, then jutted back this way, and went like just behind the aviary, and then like went all the way down into that oh my god, that would look so good. Yes, I mentioned that before. A storm. We need a storm because J-Pog has storms. Like lightning would strike. It could kill the dinosaurs. It could destroy a fence. These are the things, the little tidbit of things that we would need. Tweaks to the game to make it a little bit more challenging. Like they could go in with the light storms. You would have two versions of the light storms. One was just heavy wind damage, like we know that we get with the light storms. Then light storm version 2 that comes with lightning that will strike a dinosaur, and if it strikes the water and there's dinosaurs in it, they're dead. Like if little dinosaurs that get struck by lightning, homalocephali, velociraptors, stuff like that, they're dead. Bigger carnivores, bigger medium-sized animals up to large have a chance to survive it, but they will go into that seizure thing that Dr. Sattler would message us about, and you have to go resuscitate them or they die. Slip into a coma or they die. But if anything was near the water source and lightning struck it, they just die, because water is conductive like that. It's really potent with electricity. It's just little stuff like that is what's needed. Like the volcanic eruption on Nublar, like it would be something that you could turn on for sandbox or something like that, just so Nublar will erupt, and then you have to see how you would react to that. The lava pouring down from the volcano filling into your park, like how would you prevent the disaster measures? I thought I released that pteranodon. Yes. That would be good too. Fences to damage dinosaurs. Like while they breaking out, they hitting an electric fence, so they should take some type of damage to it. I mean, not big damage. Like maybe 5. Like I said, depending on size is depending on what type of damage they take. So it would probably be good for certain animals like velociraptors, dilophosaurus trying to break out. They would take a bigger percentage hit on health from striking the fence that would make them actually back off and heal up for a little bit while, giving you time to fix whatever situation is wrong with them, whether they need more population, more habitat requirements, something. and the diseases randomly. Like, no, the thing I want them to fix with a disease is if my Carnotaurus, which is way over here, gets sick, I don't want it to infect like my Parasaurolophus that's way over here. Like, I get it. Some diseases are airborne and they can travel, but that's just frustrating when you trying to tend to the crisis over there, and then it starts up over here, and you way over there, and it's finna take a long ass time to get from there back to here. And by the time then, all these animals would have got infected, and maybe some of these in between here too. Nah. Like, it's a better way to do communicable diseases. Like, only certain dinosaurs should be able to get certain, like, types of diseases. Like the more bird-like dinosaurs, like the ornithomimus, should get avian pox. Dromaeosaurus should get avian pox. I think that's what it's called on here, right? Avian pox, avian flu. It should get something like that. Concussions, yes. Like, these are little things that they can actually do to the game now that will make it work. I didn't see that little guy over there. Yeah, that's Vivid. Vivid on Lower Titan looks good. Like, I know Best in Slot did it, and I think Evo did it, but I think I'ma do one too. Like, dinosaur skin ratings, like what I think are the best dinosaur skins in the game. Cause this is just beautiful. That is beautiful.
Setting additional task.
Transportation underway.
But yeah, natural disasters like that could definitely work. Flooding, earthquakes, lightning storms. Oh, heat waves too. J-Pog had heat waves. Like, it would dry up the water source. Like, this would dry up, it'll get a little bit smaller, and once the heat wave was over, like, and it rained some, it would get more, it would return back to this normal size. And it should be rains that cause just a little bit of flooding. Like, if it rains heavy, then like this would extend size a little bit. It would, it would extend size a little bit and go probably about, I'll say, right here. So it would cause you to think about how you would do your pathing and whatnot, because like they could a flooding, like if it rains too much and it floods, the water could spill into this path and then block the Jeep from going through here. If it was deep enough, it would block the Jeeps from, or the tour vehicles from being able to go through. Yeah, I've seen one of those posts, those Know Your Dinosaur posts, and they had one of those weird matchmaking games. You know, where you match the two cards, you match a pair. That was weird. That's weird way. That's a weird way of giving us content. Like, okay, I understand you want to be interactive with the fans and all that. I understand. That's cool. Nothing wrong with wanting to be interactive with us like that. But come on. These little things can be done. It could be implemented into the game right now, or like no little changes. I mean, of course, people would be expecting dinosaur, or like maybe a dinosaur to go with it, like for a disaster pack, so to speak, which they could, they could totally do that. They could totally have some dinosaurs for a disaster pack. I would not be opposed to it, as long as we get something new, something more challenging. Because besides the tornado, what is so challenging about running this part? Once you get the hang of it, what's difficult? You have to brace yourself. It's the chaoticness the tornado might bring, because it might run through all your pins, or it might just go out of bounds and do its thing out of bounds. Like, other than this, you taking a chance. That's the only chaos theory we got. We don't got no chance of droughts dehydrating dinosaurs and, causing them to die from heat exhaustion. That's why big trees like this will help. When droughts will hit, they can go right here, shade, and boom, no heat exhaustion. Fatigue, they need a fatigue meter. It is like these things are so easy to implement. I'm surprised they have not done it right now. And there's people suggesting this in the forums, but they're not doing this. It isn't hard. I mean, maybe they can't right now because of COVID. I don't know. I don't know what their setup is at home that would allow them to try to work with this game or anything like that. But I'm just saying, these things are doable. They're like, there is no reason for why they can't do it.
Request acknowledged. Task received.
Move you guys over. Oh, my little rant, I forgot about him.
Asset requiring collection.
Right. Like in my experience, like the tornadoes, okay, in my challenge mode, since I gotta redo my challenge mode, right? I'm doing them all in the Jurassic Park era, and I did one on Montanceros, and I had let's just say this was the you know, the starting area of Montanceros where you start at on the game, that little cut area where the monorail is. That's why I put my helipad, and the tornado always spawned right there. It never spawned nowhere else, and I thought it was weird when I was doing like they would spawn in and target the carnivores to let them loose to cause some havoc and eat the guests. Okay, it's still there. Get these guys out of here. We're gonna make the Sinoceratopses now. Need 3 of them. Yeah, spill out. You will be trying your best to contain the water. But building it like that would probably be disastrous because when a drought hits, it'll probably evaporate. And you could always add the water back in, true, yeah. But I think that'd be too easy. What if it was so that you couldn't add the water back in? You have to wait till the drought was over to add the water back in. So now your animals might die of dehydration. Like, it's stuff like that. The game needs to be hard. I'm not gonna lie. It's a park management simulator. You're managing creatures that are no longer here. Like Grant, Ellie, and Malcolm said, you're throwing humans and dinosaurs back into the mix. We have no slightest clue of what to expect. So this game should be, excuse my language, but this game should be fucking hard. It shouldn't be a walk in the park. This should be one of the hardest games to play. Black screen, oh my god. Okay, I'm gonna end the stream, but I'm definitely gonna make a video on this. There needs to be a discussion video about this. Matter of fact, I think that's what we're gonna do. I'm gonna put this in the Discord. Be right back, people.